Alright, jumping into it. This time round 7 against the Luca Goers. So we're making some good progress. I feel like I've started like every video off with like insert round here, and we're making some good progress. Because we are, but it takes so long. But no, it's getting close. I feel like it is. I think like episode 70, I was like, we're almost to level 99, guys, but then we weren't. You know, we're continuously becoming closer. Ooh, no. I don't want Noy Guado over me. That's disgusting. Get away from me. You stay away from me and my son. Perfect. Not really perfect, but you know, it's okay. Actually perfect. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pass to a boost, and I think he's close enough to make a goal here. The main concern is Noy Guado has like 36 catch, so it gets a little bit more difficult there. But it looks like no one's going to encounter. 49 shoot isn't a lot, so he could actually miss this, as weird as that sounds. But he is right at the goal, so odds are he'll make it. And there it is. So 1-0 is our the score. So 1-0 is the score. So now what we really need to do is we need to get the ball back, and we need to get Roddy and Vixen passing to get their experience up, just so that we can actually, you know, get them to level 99 eventually. One of these days they'll become the level 99 players. So the good thing here is he passed to Doram's side, so Vixen, Grave, and Doram is kind of a tall order for Blitzball to deal with. Obviously, if he has like a tackle slip, then it's substantially easier, like he just used. But you know, he was probably sweating for a second there. I mean, not anymore, but probably for a second. And exactly 10 taken off. Looks like it's not enough, and he barely gets the ball in. But barely is just enough. So we're 1-1 now. I was really hoping to get passing, but it looks like we're gonna have to push for another goal. Actually, fine encountering Noy Guado here. I'll have him tackle through. Gear is one of those ones where it's just really annoying to have him continuously tackle, but it's also like doesn't really hurt us. It's not gonna really change anything. What does hurt us is when Irga tackles through. But again, Graves able to use tackle slip. He never does that against Noy Guado, but against Irga, he's like, oh shoot, I better do this. Looks like he just, I don't know, that was insane. He had substantially more pass, but he still got knocked down to 3, and it looks like we lost the ball because of it. And even then, Doram's not able to tackle through. We're just having a terrible time right now. We might actually not be able to get a goal here, because if Irga gets the ball, I mean, Grave and Roddy are going to encounter, but there's no guarantee they'll take the ball back, and it gets a little bit trickier. Look at that, it's just not going great. Actually didn't mean to do a nap tackle there. Looks like he's going to shoot. So that's actually fine because Doram can encounter and take the ball away, but from what we've been seeing, it's been very difficult for them to actually get the ball back. And Vixen encountering, it's not going to do much. Shu could actually shoot here and score. She has 17 shoot, yes, but still, I mean, that's not impossible, as ridiculous as that sounds. We need Doram to get the ball here, and I think it's gonna happen. Oh, never mind, he went back up to 55 in turns. Oh, looks like Grave might get the ball. Somebody will get the ball, that's what I guarantee. Might not be me, but somebody will. It's weird that Blitzball went forward. That's fine. We'll actually pass to a boost, and we'll try for a spear shot this close up. We're less than a minute left in this half, so I'm not really too concerned about getting scored on, but you never know. We'll actually have, I forgot it wasn't Grave. This is actually a terrible idea. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna fight for to hold the tie for this half. Unless... I know that's kind of weird, but I need a boost to get the ball here. Noy Guado tackles through and we go for a sphere shot. It's kind of incredibly hopeful in like a this is not going to work kind of way, but I mean, why not? Yeah, 20 shoot going against 36 catch is not a thing. That's fine. So we tried, we failed, but looks like we're ending the first half 1-1, which honestly, I'm going to sound really salty because I really didn't want to end it that way because I want to get experience for Roddy and Bixen, where Roddy only got 1 experience there and Bixen 0. So, I mean, that happens, but, I mean, we also have to get a boost to level 99. He's only level 70s right now, so that's fine, I guess. Noy Guado, you good goalie, you. Yeah. It's actually kind of scary. He's a good goalie at 36 catch. Nimrock has like 40 right now, but the only reason we've been winning is because he's been using high risk like every single game. So once he stops using high risk, that's when we're going to be like, oh, we can't win these games. It's definitely going to be interesting to encounter that situation. So I'm going to push. And incredibly fortunate to have nobody encounter except Irga. Except Irga, what the truck? How is Irga so good? It was clearly above his block. I am so confused. So if Noy Guado wins or shoots here and scores, we probably, I don't want to doom us, but I think we probably lost the game because with only one half to score 2 goals, it gets a little bit more pressure when you don't have good players. So yeah, I was like trying to find the nice words. Those weren't even nice words. I was just trying to find them. The positive here is Shu's going to encounter a bunch of people and probably lose the ball, but we'll have to see. Dang, that's ridiculous how she can just... It's impressive. Like that was a lot of block, and then that was a lot of tackle, and then just there's nothing I can do. The good thing here is Noy Guado does have half shoot. Now half endurance, so he's not the most ideal person to get the ball. It's going to go back to Shu, and Shu right now has substantially less pass than she did before, and obviously not a lot of shoot. It looks like it's going to go back to Noy Guado. The thing about Noy Guado here, though, is he could definitely take the ball and not be encountered by anyone because he's so fast. Basikrato is actually the person that we want to get the ball here, because he has high endurance, but he's also incredibly slow. So we need Dorian to encounter. Looks like it's not going to happen, and if he dribbles through, we're in trouble. Looks like he... Come on, man. Stop being cool. He did lose technique. We can hope he lost invisible shot. But he does have nap shot. Yeah, this is kind of why I mean, I do the leagues because the prizes are better, but the tournaments are better for entertainment, I think, because when I get a tied game, it goes into overtime as opposed to just a tied game. But we're actually going to push forward here. So the main goal here is just to get a boost of goal as quick as possible. Obviously it's taking a little bit of time here, but we need to make sure that we can score here. And with only like, we'll probably have like a minute left after this. With only like a minute, we don't have a lot of time to score again. So we're going to do spear shot just because it's more of a guaranteed goal. But even then it's like risky because we're far away. And 45, oh no! I think that's it, guys. We might have encountered our first loss. Because I don't think we've lost a game. I think we've tied them. But I don't think we've lost a game. I'm going to sound so depressed. I'm just going to be like, we lost. My life is over. What's the point? How can I have a Blitzball channel when I lose games? No. Alright, so this is a little bit tricky. We're going to pull here because we can get a boost a little bit more open. And right now, I'm just trying to tie the game to make a point of like not losing the game. I don't think I've lost a game. It's hard to tell because the way it judges is just how many games you've won. So like, if I tie a game, it doesn't go towards that count. So it gets a little bit confusing. Can he block it? He cannot. It is 2-2 for the final score. So, I mean, we didn't quite lose the game, but we didn't quite win the game. No, I think we've definitely lost a game. So I think there was a game where like, we got scored on 4 times, and we were just like, all right, screw us, got it. But either way, the negative here is we tied the game, yes, but we didn't get really any experience out of that. So it might have actually been a better idea to just pass the ball regardless of what the score was. Because we've already won the league. We won every game, except this one, of course. Yeah, not a lot of experience at all. But that's fine. Looks like Lake Am staying with the Toronto Fangs for 11 games. And that's the only contract that expired that's not one of ours. And it looks like Shammy going up in the top scorer. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.